After almost 200 videos on Photoshop and Figma and 7,000 subscribers, I'm evolving this channel. Not because Figma is dead, because it's not and I'm still working with it every single day, but because I think I'm seeing something interesting happening in design. And I think you should know also about it too. I've been experimenting with AI tools for months now, and what I discovered changed how I think about our industry, at least for now. And this isn't me jumping on a trend, this is me sharing what I'm actually seeing and why I think it might matter for your career. Let me start with a story. Last month, I was working on a personal project, a fictional startup concept. Instead of my usual Figma first approach, I decided to run an experiment. I used AI to generate initial concepts, then I refined it in Figma and created the final designs there. The process felt different, faster, but also more creative somehow. And that got me thinking, what if this isn't just a cool experiment? What if this is actually how design and our industry is evolving? So I started researching. Job postings I've seen recently mention AI design workflows. Some startups are looking for designers who can experiment with AI generated artistic styles and stay ahead of trends in procedural design. Something seems to be shifting, and I want to be part of figuring out what that means, or at least if that means anything at all. If you're new to the channel, let me give you some context. I built this channel teaching Photoshop first because I was working in an advertising agency. Then I moved into UX to start building products. Started working with Sketch, but kept creating Photoshop content because I love image manipulation. But then I saw my company move from Sketch to Figma as the official tool, as many other big companies also have done it. So I evolved my content. A lot of Figma videos later, you trust me to share that journey with you. Now I think I'm seeing early signs of what might be another evolution. Not a replacement, but an enhancement. And I want to explore it openly with you watching. Because here's what I've learned. The designers who stay curious about new tools and methods tend to have more opportunities than those who don't have. Now, let me share some concrete things I'm observing right now, not predictions, just what I'm seeing in early 2025. Currently, YouTube search trends show AI design tools content growing faster than traditional tutorial content. Right now, more companies seems to be mentioning AI skills as preferred or a plus in design job postings I've seen. In design communities I follow, conversations appear to be shifting from should we use AI to how do we use AI effectively. So far, when I post about AI experiments, engagement has been consistently higher than traditional tutorials. But none of this means traditional design skills are dead, because they are not, or that these trends will continue. But it suggests to me that AI-enhanced design workflows might become more common. Of course, I could be completely wrong about this. So, here's what I've been doing. I've been quietly experimenting with AI tools for months, testing, learning, adapting my workflow behind the scenes. But here's the thing about AI. Everything changes incredibly fast. New tools, new features, new possibilities every single week. What worked last month or last week might be outdated today. So I realized that learning AI tools isn't a destination, it's a continuous process. And I want to share that journey publicly now with you watching. So the goal isn't to become an AI expert overnight, because honestly, I don't think that exists in a field changing this rapidly. The goal is to stay curious, adapt quickly, and share the real experience. So this is about developing the mindset of continuous learning, because that's what working with AI seems to require right now. Now, I'm not telling you to drop everything and learn AI. That's not realistic, and it might not even be necessary. But I'm suggesting you that staying aware of these tools might be valuable. Just like staying aware of Figma was valuable when it was emerging. Maybe AI helps with initial concepts and you refine in your preferred tools. Maybe AI can help you speed up repetitive tasks. Maybe AI can help you with inspiration when you are stuck. Or maybe AI doesn't fit your workflow at all, and that's fine too. The goal is informed choice, not blinded adoption. The best designers I know aren't defined by their tools. They're defined by their thinking, their problem solving, their creativity. Tools change, good thinking doesn't. So here's my plan for this channel. I'm not abandoning design fundamentals or Figma content. Instead, I'm adding a new layer. Some videos will be traditional design content because design principles don't change with tools. Some videos will be AI experiments because I want to understand these new capabilities while they are evolving. Some videos will be hybrid, showing how AI can enhance traditional workflows at least as they exist today. I'm calling this an evolution of this channel, not a revolution, because that's what it feels like to me right now. My goal is to create content that helps you stay informed about industry changes while building strong fundamental skills. And here's what I don't know where this will lead, how quickly things will change, which AI tools will matter long term. I could be wrong about all of this. AI design tools could remain niche, traditional workflows could stay dominant. The whole AI design trend could fizzle out in 6 months. That's all possible, but here's what I do know. I'd rather explore and be wrong than ignore and miss out. I started this channel to share my design journey. The tools have changed, but the journey continues, and I hope you'll join me for this next part of it. So here's my invitation. Come explore this with me. Ask questions, share your own experiments, challenge my assumptions. In the next video, I'm sharing my current AI design workflow, how I'm integrating these tools from project start to finish, as of today. I want this to be a conversation, not a lecture. Your perspective helps me learn and adapt too. Subscribe if you want to stay curious about design tools and methods. And if you want weekly insights on design and AI, I have a free newsletter called The Desk of a Dreamer. The link is in the comments. Comment below with your biggest question about AI in design. Let's figure this out together. Thanks for watching and have a great day.